sent you things in advance, so please do the best you can. Okay? I explained things in, okay? So just do whatever you can. I'm so glad you joined. So let's do 3 deep cleansing breaths. We breathe in deeply through our nostrils, blowing up our belly. And exhale with a great big sigh. Breathe in deep. And exhale with a great big sigh. And for the 3rd time, breathe in deeply. And exhale with a great big sigh. As I say, namaste, welcome. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. I thank you for joining me with your practice. I am assuming we'll get more people because we usually do have more come in as it goes on. For those of you who are new, just relax in a comfortable position. I can't tell if you're on the floor or if you're seated in. Okay, cool. Does it have arms on it? You won't be able to speak. Does it have arms on it? No. Okay. Just make sure you're secure. You might be better. I can't tell if that's a sofa in back of you, but you need to be in a secure place. Sometimes people get very relaxed when they're doing the breathing exercises, and I had a friend, sure she didn't fall out of the chair. Oh, you're on your, okay. If you can back up with some pillows in back of you so that your back's against the backrest, maybe make yourself comfortable, and then put some cushions or something under your legs so it doesn't hurt your back. Okay, good. So let me say namaste, a very warm welcome. My name is Barbara Berger, and you have entered the breathing and meditation classroom. So now's the time for all those beautiful faces to give me your beautiful early Mother's Day smiles as I go around and I welcome you each to class. So namaste, Paulette, Roseanne, Sin and George, Hal and Irene, Liz, Shalini and Melly, and David. So I have 2 men on Mother's Day, early Mother's Day. So I may repeat this later, but let me just say Happy Mother's Day to everyone, whether you're a mom, a grandmom, a fur baby mother. This is for all of my yogi mothers. You do so much for every day. And on Mother's Day, my hope for you is to be celebrated for the incredible, loving women that you are. So enjoy your Sunday when it gets here, and it'll be here soon. And let me just see, because I have misplaced a few things. So one thing that I misplaced and cannot find right now is the fact that Sunday, this past Sunday, was International World Laughter Day. It's founded in the 90s in India, and it has become a world thing that I just found out about. And you know, smiling, laughter, it's all great for the endorphins. It's good for your body. Laughter is even great for your your muscles in your body, because when you laugh, it's just everything. It's good for the body, the mind, and the soul, and the spirit. And I did not memorize what I wanted to say, so if I have to do it next week, I will, because maybe it was left in the printer. Okay, so let me just go over what you need. Those of you who are new, I see Melly T, who I do not know, and I'm going to assume is someone new. If you can turn your camera on, that'd be great, so I can see your beautiful face. Joyce, namaste. So I have 2 brand new people here today. I will send you out videos for that I did a few weeks ago because I had a few new people at that time, so that you can go from there. I send out videos I try to do them every week. This time I was a little remiss, so you got 3 in a row. So I'll be sending these out. I can practice a little bit. Every week we do different exercises, different breathing exercises, different meditations. So throughout class, you can smile anytime you want. You can have a little smile on your face. You can smile during meditation. I'm so sorry. You know how there's like a hair on your I found it. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, good. David found it in the printer. So let me just tell you about World Laughter Day. The celebration of World Laughter Day is a positive manifestation for world peace and is intended to build a global consciousness of brotherhood, peace, and friendship through laughter. Wouldn't that be wonderful if everyone in the world knew that and we could all come together in peace and love? Laughter has many psychological and physiological benefits, and it's important because it encourages people to spread their joy and makes the world a better place. Laughter relieves stress and helps the body to relax. When you laugh, your face and your core muscles receive a workout. It stimulates your muscles and your heart. It releases endorphins of happiness hormones when you laugh, and it helps reduce pain. Allow people to tolerate discomfort. It also reduces blood sugar levels. So laugh your butts off anytime you want. Sometimes you just have to laugh at yourself. Go ahead and do it. It really makes a difference. It's just like being positive, how we always try to keep positive thoughts in class, because the more positive you are, your mind, your subconscious doesn't know the difference. So if you tell it positive things will come your way and you'll just be in a much better place. So I had to get that out there, and maybe you want to celebrate today or this week. And you know, just like a smile, laughter spreads. If you're in a room and someone starts laughing, you don't even know what it's about, and it doesn't matter, because then you may start laughing as well, depending on the person's laughter. I have the sound of someone who, when he was a little boy, one of my neighbor's children, his laughter just always cracked me up. And there's someone else in my heart who, her laughter, every time I hear it, it just, you know, you just can't help it. She's down the hall laughing, and it doesn't really matter. So just laugh more and smile more and be kind and good to yourself, and it matters what you say to yourself. So just like you would be talking to someone else, speak to yourself with kindness and love and understanding. That's for the mothers and for the fathers who are out there. Always be good and kind to yourself. So we know that all mics are off during and after during classes, and that maybe you want to turn your cell phone ringers off so that you're not disturbed by anything. What you need for class, and Melly and Rosanna, you may not know, because I was not able to send you anything because you're new to me, which is wonderful. And I'll give you an opportunity to go get it. Get yourself some water, because the breathing exercises have a tendency to dry you out, and you don't want to be coughing or have a dry mouth. Or I use a decaf tea that's it's a throat comfort tea. So anything that's decaf, please try not to have any caffeine products 2 to 3 hours before class, because we're here to relax and get in our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest nervous system, other than our sympathetic, which is up here, and you're like this as you're rushing someplace, or you get some news when you haven't had any caffeine. Okay, so you need this. You may need tissues, because we're doing breathing exercises. You may want later an eye mask. You may now want a pillow next to you, something comforter on your lap or next to you. I'll tell you what you need when you go into meditation as well. If you're sitting up, you may want to look at getting at some point a something for the back of your neck.
I'm giving you my computer.
Cell phone's on and
I'm
mine's
giving my
not.
computer. Just turn off your computer.
Just take
Close
it
it.
away.
Plug this in.
Thanks. Okay. Give me a sec, please. All right. So I just had you on my my cell phone, but apparently no one heard me because David David was on. Okay, give me a second. I was even trying to connect with my computer and it was not working. So I don't know why the link didn't work. I don't know if it's a link issue. And I don't know how to plug this in, Dave. So I hope you have enough power. Oh, man. Okay, I got it. All right. I think we need to start again because everything I was saying, you didn't hear a word I said. All right. Let's just do one deep cleansing breath. Breathe in deeply. And exhale fully and completely. And Dave, is there a way? I have the view. I need to see these beautiful faces. Okay, you're all in gallery now. Thank you. Okay. All right, so if this ever happens, please do stay with me because I don't know if it's coming from the senior center or if it's coming from us, but this is the second week that it happened. It's the first week that I could not reconnect because it said that it wouldn't let me reconnect to the senior center's thing. Do not worry. You will get all the information today. You'll get all the breathing exercises. And for those of you who have been with me, please feel free to go ahead and start doing whatever breathing exercise you like. Are we switching?
Yeah, we're switching.
Okay. So whatever breathing exercise you like, go ahead and go to while we switch computers again and pray for the best. Except you can hear me, but you can see David.
Turn your mic on.
Anything, it's not you. You have me muted.
I'll unmute you.
Dave, you have me muted.
Give me a second, Barbara. I'm trying to figure it out.
Dave, you have the sound and I'm muted. Can you unmute me?
I'm doing it right now.
Or give me the other computer back, please. This is just really stressful. Okay. All right. I'm hoping that Shalini, you will give me more time today, please, and not cut me off from my meditation because of the really awful technical difficulties we've had today. All right. So let me say namaste to Nan and to Pat. Those of you who've been with me before, go to one of your favorite breathing techniques as I just continue with the information that I need to spread with everyone, especially those who are brand new. So while we're here, we try to keep ourselves in mindfulness. We try to be mindful of what we're doing. We try to do the breathing technique that whatever it is that we're working on or that we're exercising, we forget what came before. Like the past few minutes, we forget everything that came before and we forget what we may need to do later. Just let it all go and just be in the moment. So for those of you that are new, I will be teaching you how to do deep breathing, which is coming in through the nostrils all the way down to the belly, bringing it up from the belly to the diaphragm to the chest and then releasing. So unless you've been in a yoga class before, this is brand new to you. Be very gentle with yourselves and easy on yourselves, especially since it's the first time. Okay, and just be aware of your breath. So what you may want to do, and I will be talking you through each technique, is you may want to go ahead and say, I am breathing in and I'm breathing out, or I'm inhaling and I'm exhaling. Just so that you keep your mind focused on what you're doing, because where the breath goes, the mind follows, and where the mind goes, the body follows, which is very important, particularly with our breathing techniques. So just have awareness. You can have awareness to your belly button, as I'll show you in a few minutes, that's where we're taking our breath from. We have one thumb on the belly button and a hand on the lower abdomen. We're going to continue with positive thoughts. Let me again tell you all about a happy Mother's Day, because I've had a few people join since the beginning. So happy early Mother's Day, whether you're a mom, a grandmom, a fur baby mom. This is for all of my yogi mothers. You make your family's lives better every single day. And on Mother's Day, my hope for you is that you are celebrated for the incredible, loving women that you are. So thank you all. I think I said namaste. Pat and Nan, a few people have come in. And Sunday was World Laughter Day, so laugh more. We're trying to get the peace and love and everything out to the whole world. And the more you smile and the more you laugh, that will bring along others with you. You could walk past the mirror today and just smile. And then if you want to laugh, you could tell yourself a joke. You could, whatever it is, just make yourselves happy all the time. And that's got to do with positive thoughts. So the more that we spend time in positive thoughts versus negative thoughts in our minds, the healthier we will be. The more time we spend in what is called the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest nervous system, the healthier we are, because we heal and we repair in this parasympathetic nervous system, as well as with the breathing techniques and with meditations. So while we're doing our breathing, especially for those of you who are new, and as a reminder to everyone, we relax our face. You unclench your jaws, so let your jaws go. Let your tongue either be at the basin of your mouth where it widens or at the roof of your mouth. When you're at the basin of your mouth with your tongue, you get more saliva. But the main thing is to relax your jaw, relax your face, your chin, your cheeks, your forehead as you're doing the breathing. And if you have tight jaws, you may at some point want to find out a few stretches for your hips, because the hips are connected to the jaws. Okay, let me see what else you need to do. So you can either be gazing out and looking down, or closing your eyes. Those of you who are new will probably want to watch me for the first few counts, the first few rounds of each of the breathing exercises. I think that we're good. Oh, arms and legs are uncrossed. So we're totally open. Our hands, we try to keep our hands. I like to have my hands open. And so that's what I share with you, because when your hands are open, you're receiving energy. So you're receiving energy from anywhere, the universe, your home, but yourself so much so, because as we do this, we are producing energy through our bodies as we breathe in oxygen and we exhale carbon dioxide and toxins. So what we try to do is to fill our lungs completely, to fill and expand them completely to the best of our physical ability. If you cannot, and I generally will count for you, and the count is on your inhale. This is a for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I count so that when you practice, you can also count and keep track and keep focused. Because when you are focusing on counting, you really can't let any of those 50 to 70,000 thoughts that are rumbling around in your head get in. So you can keep yourself on your breathing techniques. I'm going to roll back and let you see, and we'll all just get grounded here. And Shalini, if you didn't hear me before, and I don't see you in the chat, if you didn't hear me before, I'm hoping that you won't cut me off early today, because we need to record this and we need to finish the whole class, because we did have some really big technical difficulties. Okay, so let me just fall so that you can see maybe. Okay, so what we do is we breathe in through our nostrils. We try to breathe all the way down to our lower abdomen. So we have our thumb on our navel and our hands on our lower abdomen. And for those of you, everybody actually, because it doesn't hurt just to remind ourselves, if you put your hands either thumb and back of your ribs or all your fingers on your ribs, and you take a breath in, your chest, your body, your torso expands. And then when you release, it contracts. And underneath our lungs, underneath our, good, Barbara, ribs and intercostals are our lungs. We have 3 lobes on the right and 2 on the left. And so that's what we're trying to fill, is our lungs. Now, the reason that our lower abdomen puffs out is because our diaphragm, and we'll be doing diaphragmatic breathing today, our diaphragm, which is below the rib cage, it's a domed muscle, and it's responsible for it's got a lot to do with our breathing. And so when we breathe in, the domed muscle flattens, and that's why the lower abdomen puffs out. So I'm going to put this here because I always do have a dark top on, but just so that you can see, try to, if you can, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips to the best of your ability. You can be in a recliner. You can be like this in a recliner. You can be in anything that makes you comfortable, but you try to keep your head above your heart so that you're not like this, head back. We don't want to disturb the airwaves because we want to leave them open so that doing our breathing. If you can only breathe in for 2 or 3 and exhale for a count of 2 or 3, you do what's good for you. Okay, so here we go. Let's all put our thumb on our navel and our hand below our abdomen. And as we take a nice deep breath in through our nostrils, you're blowing up your belly, your lower abdomen, just like a balloon. Bringing the air up to the diaphragm, to the collarbones, and then release either through your mouth or through your nostrils. Until all the air is released and you feel like your belly button is reaching your back. So let's all do this with an ah breath out. So we'll breathe in and we'll breathe out with a, and get rid of all the air that's inside of you right now, all the toxins and carbon dioxide. So we'll do this 3 more times. Let's breathe in deeply, all the way up to the collarbones, and put your hands on yourself so you're aware of what you're feeling and where the breath is going, and exhale. To release your belly button to your back. Let's do that again. Breathe in deeply. And exhale fully and completely. Breathe in deeply. And exhale fully and completely. You can still continue as I just go on to say that while your hands are facing, your palms are facing up. Your hands can be next to you if you're sitting on a bed or a sofa or you're in a recliner. You probably want them on the arms of the chair, but this chair's arms are not long enough for me to be here, so I would be sitting like this. And while we're in this, again, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, while we're doing our breathing so that we can fully expand our torso to the best of our physical capability. While we're doing our breathing exercises, if we're not using our hand, like in the first exercise we'll be doing, when we don't use our hand, our other hand, if we're right hand dominant, using our hand to close our nostrils. Although we're not doing we're not doing Nadi Shodhana, which is Sanskrit for alternative nostril breathing. We're doing a little different twist. So while your hands are sitting free, or your hand is sitting free, you can be in Chin Mudra, where your thumb and forefinger touch, and the other fingers are either sitting out on your leg or next to you. Just relax them. Chin Mudra is great for receiving energy, unity of the body, the mind, the spirit. Namaste, Pam. And these are mudra. Mudra is a hand gesture. There's anywhere from 106 or 7 to over 300, depending where you are looking for these answers. This helps with mental, physical, and energetic energy. So this mudra is also great for retention and concentration. So if you have to study something, you can sit with one hand like this while the other hand is either on your tablet or your book. And the other mudra that I like to use, the other hand gesture, is called prana mudra, which is life force energy. So you have your, I'm looking on the back. So you have your pinky and your ring finger are touching, and your other two fingers are out, and you rest it just like you are now on your lap, Roxanne. While you have it on your lap, that's right. You can have it on your lap. You can have them next to you. So you'll be using one hand to do the first exercises, but your other hand can be in either prana mudra, or, I'm sorry, I didn't hold it up the right way, or it can be in chin mudra, the right way for you to see. This is great because it increases vitality, it strengthens your immunity, it activates the body's self-healing potential, benefits the eyes, improves digestion. Anytime I give you benefits of anything that we're doing, just know that's the tip of the iceberg. There's so many more benefits. And I will send this out. I will send out some information to those of you who are new. So before we go to our breathing techniques, we like to open our nostrils. This is not a cleansing practice. It's an opening up of the nostrils. And there's two ways that we do it. So this is our maxillary sinus. This is the sides of our nose. When we hold our nostrils for any of the breathing exercises, we never put our finger here. It's always on the side. We're not doing that right now. There's a little ledge in here between the maxillary sinus and the side of the nostril. So you can push on that or pull it a little bit as I guide you through the breathing. There's another place, and these are both from Dr. Alan Mandel. You measure your nose, and about halfway through, which is right here on the bone, you can put your fingers here and do it here as well. So either one, you can try them both. I have my glasses on, and just imagine, well, I'm right around the right spot. So let's first, before we do any breathing exercises, we always do a cleansing breath. So we breathe in deeply all the way down to the lower abdomen. You can always have your hand on your lower abdomen, your other hand on your chest if you want. We breathe in deeply. And we exhale with a great big sigh. It's a cleansing, clearing breath, getting rid of any stagnant air that's been sitting in your body. So we'll do this 6 times. So you can keep your eyes open if you'd like to watch me. Those of you who know, go ahead and start. So either the sides of the nose or like halfway. You can press a little or pull a little as you breathe in deeply and exhale fully and completely. We're doing this all of our breathing is coming in and out of our nostrils. Breathe in deeply. And exhale, stillness. Breathe in hope. And exhale, restfulness. Inhale, strength. And exhale, any resistance. And 2 more. Inhale, gratitude. Exhale, love. And for the last one, inhale, happiness. And exhale with a great big smile. So we will be going to our breathing exercises. And you can still keep doing that if you'd like to while I explain to those who are new. Pranayama. Prana, these are Sanskrit terms. Prana is life force energy or our breath. Yama is control of our breath. So what we learn here is, and it's free, how to control our breath to the best of our abilities, whether it be in stressful times, whether it be before you go to sleep at night, whatever it is that you need, whether you're in a test, whether you're going to a doctor's office, whatever it is, there's only 2 that you cannot do while you're driving. Whatever it is, we learn how to control our breath. And I like to call it a little maintenance, a breathing maintenance kit. It's a pretend little sachet that you can have in your front or back pocket where you'll keep your breathing exercises and you can pull them out whenever you need them, especially before you get your blood pressure taken. They like to rush you into a room at a doctor's office, put your stuff down, and then put the cuff on you. How do they not get high blood pressure? It just, right, Nan? It's totally, and Liz, it's unbelievable. It's happened to me. It happened to me. I can't remember. It could be Monday. It could be this last week. They just don't give you a second to just give me a minute. Sometimes a minute's not enough when you've carried everything in and they take the arm that, they want to do the blood pressure with. But it does make a difference when you do a nice deep breathing technique and then you exhale longer. It does bring your blood pressure down. I know, Pat, you've told me it makes a difference for you. And I think a few of you, you've told me it makes a big difference. That's great. And anybody who's got any kind of respiratory issues or cardiac issues, please do the best that you can with these breathing techniques and do know that they do make a difference in your life. So what happens with pranayama, what happens with these life force energy breaths is that they activate the parasympathetic nervous system versus the sympathetic nervous system, which is up here where you're breathing quickly. This is the rest and digest nervous system. It relaxes and slows the body down. It helps the body and mind as it breeds relaxation, recovery, and healing. And the more time you spend in the parasympathetic nervous system, which is when you do the breathing techniques, the healthier you will be. It also lowers your blood pressure. So those of you who have low blood pressure, be careful, but it lowers your blood pressure as well. Now, I will be counting. If I count too quickly or too slowly for you as I count the breath in and the exhale, please do what's good for you and what you're comfortable with, okay? So what we're going to do right now is, instead of alternate nostril breathing, we're going to do right nostril breathing first and then left nostril breathing. So the right nostril breathing is called Surya Bedina Pranayama. That is the Sanskrit term. And it's when we inhale through the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. And it's associated with activating the body's energy, increasing heat, and stimulating the sympathetic nervous system. So if you're ever cold, you can just do this breathing technique to help that. We will balance it with a cooling breath, which is the Chandra Verdina, which is the left nostril breathing. So that's when you inhale through the left and exhale through the right. And I will guide you through it all. And this is linked with calming the mind, cooling the body, and activating the parasympathetic nervous system. So for those of you that have been with me for a long time, we did this once before. So just so that I can review, by practicing these in separate rounds, you're balancing the body's energy systems, stimulating activity with the right nostril breathing, and then inducing relaxation with the left nostril breathing. So the right nostril is associated with the sun, and the left nostril is associated with the moon, but the right nostril is associated with the left hemisphere of the brain and activates the body's systems that have to do with the left hemisphere of the brain, where the left nostril activates the right hemisphere of the brain. So I think you're all going to be good. This balances the nervous system. It calms you down. Just don't do this at all while you're driving. You can't do alternate nostril breathing, whether you do it without your hands or with your hands. You cannot do this while you're driving, and you cannot do the hummingbee breath while you're driving. So this is how we do this. Hold on a second, please. Okay. So we will close, and you can, okay, so here's the hand gestures. We close, not right now, but just showing you when we do the left nostril. We close the right nostril, and I'm opposite you. Close the right nostril with the thumb and the left nostril with the ring and pinky finger. And these two fingers can either be down or they can be in the center on your third eye. So when we do this first exercise, I'll be using one finger because you'll be able to hear and see me better. So for right now, let's just take a nice cleansing breath, breathe in deeply, and exhale fully and completely. And let's begin. Breathe in through the right nostril, close the left. Close the right, and exhale left. So we'll be breathing in through the right, close the left. So breathe in through the right with the left closed, close the right, and exhale left. Inhale right, close the right, and exhale left. Round 4, inhale right, close the right, and exhale left. Close the left and inhale right, close the right, exhale left. Let's do 2 more. Close the left, inhale right, close the right, exhale left. And the last one, inhale right with the left closed, close the right, and exhale left. If your eyes are closed, keep them closed for a minute. Just feel how this feels to you. And take a deep breath in and let it go with a great big sigh before we go to the left side. So you'll close your right nostril. And again, I'm opposite you. And inhale through your left. Close the left and exhale right. Close your right. Inhale with your left. Close the left and exhale right. Round 3, close your right, inhale left. Close the left and exhale right. Close your right. Inhale left. Close the left and exhale right. Close the right. Inhale left. Close the left and exhale right. Close the right nostril and inhale left. Close the left and exhale right. And for the last one, close the right, inhale left. Close the left and exhale right. Keep your eyes closed. As your breath returns to its natural rhythm, and one of the breathing techniques that we were going to do, because I do not know and did not get an answer from the senior center if they're going to let me go until 3 maybe instead of 10 of 3. So what we're going to do is save the spinal breathing for next week and do the deep belly breathing, which is called diaphragmatic breathing. We'll do that this week. This is a great breathing technique to do. I like to do it to get to sleep. It really helps. It relaxes you. You can do this sitting up as long as your ears are over your shoulders, shoulders over hips. And your hand will be on your diaphragm. Maybe your pinky touches your belly button, or maybe 2 fingers go below. But what you'll find, let me see if you can see this, is you breathe in, and I actually put my left hand on my chest so that I feel the stillness of my chest, because we're just breathing in through the diaphragm. Let me see if you can see. I breathe in deeply, and then I release. Breathe in deeply, and then release. Now, if you're using this to go to sleep, to help you sleep, you would want to breathe in and out through your nostrils. For right now, you can do your breathing in through your nostrils, and you can exhale if you'd like through pursed lips. Pursed lips is as if you're blowing on a cup of tea or soup. It's also like you're blowing out a candle, so it looks like this. And that's on the exhale. The pursed lip breathing goes to the deepest part of your lungs, so you get the most amount of oxygen and carbon dioxide out. So let me just go through this and see if there's anything. We want to keep our breaths even, slow, and deep. And you can have a longer exhale than inhale. So if we breathe in for 4, which this time I will count, and exhale, you can exhale for anywhere from 4 to 8, which would be double count. Those of you who are new, go ahead and just do even breathing, which is breathing in 4 and exhaling 4. The benefits, I have a whole page. Let me just share these with you. It's the most efficient oxygen exchange, which takes place in the lower part of the lungs. This is a great massage for your organs. It increases flexibility for your intercostals, which are the muscles between your ribs, and for your spine. This also builds your lung capacity. So you could use this when you're at the dentist and your mouth is open. You can still breathe in through your nostrils and just do some relaxing breaths. You can breathe in and out through your nostrils. You can certainly try this while you're seated now, and then try this while you're lying down, maybe when you go to sleep at night or when you want to take a nice little nap. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale with a great big sigh. And breathe in deeply. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, or 8. Breathe in deeply through the nostrils. And exhale either through the nostrils or the mouth with pursed lips. Until you feel that your, well, not maybe your belly button, but your diaphragm, until you feel that you are reaching your spine and you've let all of the air out. So breathe in, and your other hand can be on your chest to make sure that you're keeping your chest still rather than doing the 3-part breathing, which we were doing. So breathe in deeply. And exhale fully and completely, relaxing your shoulders and your neck. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7, 8. Let's say this is round 3. We'll do 7 rounds. Breathe in deeply. 2, 3, 4, and exhale fully and completely and slowly. 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, maybe 7. Breathe in deeply. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Let's do 3 more because I lost count. Breathe in deeply. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, maybe 7, maybe 8. Breathe in deeply. 2, 3, 4, and exhale. So you've gotten all of the air out, the toxins and the carbon dioxide. And for the last time, breathe in deeply. And exhale. And when you're finished with your exhale, keep your eyes closed or close your eyes. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. And you can stay there for right now. As I explain, BHRAMARI, which is Sanskrit for humming bee's breath. So you sound like a little bee. This was named after a little black female bee in India many moons ago. So what we do with this breath is, and we always try to keep, and you can always, for right now, maybe we just want to lift our shoulders up, back and down. You leave a little tension if there's any in there, or the neck. Let's do it again. Shoulders up, back and down. And one more time, shoulders up, back and down. So when we keep our ears above our shoulders, shoulders above our hips, and if we're seated, we try to feel like something, maybe a little string is just pulling us upright. Because the more upright and the more open our chests and our torsos are, the easier it is for us to take the breath in. We don't want to kink our neck by putting it down at any point. We don't want to kink the airways, is what I meant, or our neck. So, BHRAMARI. We take the tip of our tongue to the little ledge and back of our front teeth. And this is the sound that you will make. This is the way that we do this. We breathe in deeply. Those of you who like to start, go right ahead. Just remember to do that deep cleansing breath. So when we breathe in deeply, we breathe in through the nostrils, and we're also letting our air out through the nostrils, but we're doing it with a humming sound. So this is what it sounds like. I'm breathing in deeply, all the way up to my collarbones, and you hum the breath out as long as you can. So today, for those of you who are new, if you count in for maybe 4 and exhale for 4 or 5, that would be excellent. If you can only do 2 or 3, do the best that you possibly can. Do not push yourselves ever. This is a great breath because it dissipates anger. It does lower your blood pressure. It bolsters the health of the throat, strengthens and improves the voice, supports healing of bodily tissues, and it induces a sound sleep. So you can do this before you go into bed if there's somebody else in bed with you, or you can get them to do it with you, or however you'd like to do it. You can have your hands out to the sides, maybe open a little bit at the armpits. As you do your breathing in and out, you do not need to use your hands for this, but I will now show you the hand gestures. So if you have any issues with putting your hands on your face, you just don't want to, or you have hearing aids in right now, just do the humming breath with your hands out to the side, hands open, or they can be in either chin or prana mudra, hand gestures. And so the ways that we can do this, we can cup our hands, put them over our ears with our fingers on our forehead, on the back of our head, excuse me. We can put the thumb in the cartilage, on the cartilage of the ear, not pressing hard, and our fingers on our forehead. We can have one finger, we can do the same thing with the thumb, one finger on the eyebrow, one across the bridge, one next to the nose, one next to the mouth, which represents closing off our senses. And the other way to do this is, I forget because those are all the ways there are. There's actually more ways. Some do it like this. I don't want you to poke your eyes out. So do whatever's good for you. This also relieves cerebral tension. So if you have a tendency for headaches or migraines, you might try doing this. When we do this, you will feel the vibration. You will feel it from the tip of your tailbone all the way through all your chakras, all 7 major chakras, all the way up, which are energy wheels on the spine, which are related to different organs in the body. You'll feel it from the tip of your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. When you put your hands on your head or your face, you'll feel it in your sinuses. It's great. One of the gals tells me she uses it for her sinus headaches. You can, and she also uses this in Nadi Shodhana. You can use this, you'll feel it in your head when you have your fingers on your face. The other thing is, this is the other technique that you cannot use while you're driving because it's a tranquilizing breath. So, which is why it's so good to use before you go to sleep as well. All righty, let's all start this. Let's take a nice deep belly breath in, all the way up to the clavicles, collarbones, and release any way you like. Oh no, you have to release with a big sigh. Bringing your belly button to your spine. So let's begin. And you can watch me if you'd like. Those of you that are new, I'll show you the different ways to do it. So let's begin. Breathe in deeply. Tip of the tongue to the little ledge and back of the roof of your mouth, or the teeth, the front teeth, sorry, and hum the breath out. 5, 6, maybe 7, 8, 9. Breathe in deeply and hum the breath out. 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, maybe 9. Breathe in deeply. 3, 4, 5. Well, and exhale. Go to round 4 and I'll count you. Anyone who can hear me, I'll count you out so you'll know if you're doing a longer exhale. The more that we do this, the more that you practice at home, the longer your exhale will be. Breathe in deeply. 2, 3, 4, tip of the tongue on the little ledge and back of the front teeth, and hum the breath out. 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, maybe 7, maybe 8, maybe 9. Breathe in deeply. 2, 3, 4, and hum the breath out. Breathe in deeply. 2, 3, 4, and hum the breath out. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, maybe 7, maybe 8, maybe 9. And for the last one, breathe in deeply. 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, maybe 6, 7, 8. Bring your hands down, let your palms, keep your eyes closed, palms open to the ceiling. As you feel the vibration and the reverberation in your body from this wonderful practice, it's very calming, it's extremely soothing. That's why they call it the tranquilizing breath. So before I back up a little bit, although they've changed the way that Zoom is now, so I don't need to back up so much. Before I back up, I'm just going to share that we are doing hugs. We do hugs every single week. We hug ourselves. And this is a hug asana. An asana is a gesture in yoga. Okay. It's a pose. So this is what we do. We open our arms wide. If you are going to tip your head back a little, make sure your back teeth touch a little bit, especially if you have cervical issues. Otherwise, open your heart for love and affection for yourself as you take a deep breath in. And then we put our hands on either shoulder. Chin goes down as you exhale, love and affection for those in your circle of life. We'll do this 3 more times. Open your heart for kindness and compassion for yourself. And as you close your hands the opposite way on each shoulder, close to kindness and compassion for others as you exhale. Okay. Open up and realize as you take your deep breath in that the most powerful and loving relationship you will ever have is with yourself. And exhale into that beautiful feeling. For your 4th hug right now, Open up wide, open your arms, your chest, and your heart. As you take a deep breath in and nourish yourself in a way that helps you blossom. And hands on either shoulder, and exhale into peace and relaxation. A minimum of 4 hugs a day is a requirement in life. And so if there's no one there to hug like an animal or another person, go ahead and hug yourself because you can. And it makes you feel good and it gets the endorphins going, just like happiness, smiling, laughter. So before you go to, and those of you who are new don't know this, but I do see that one of you is in a really good position that you can just lie down if you'd like for meditation. Excuse me. Before you move to any position, any change, please, please, please look around you, make sure there's no cords or wires that you can trip on, no pillows or cushions or shoes. Just move everything out of the way. Make sure maybe you want a drink of water before you lie down. Thank you for reminding me, Paulette. Cheers. Get yourselves nice and comfortable. Make sure to take your glasses off. Take your watch off. Take anything that might be restrictive. If you have something in your hair, take that out. Just so that you're comfortable. Pay attention to where you are, where you're resting. Support your head and neck, please, with a pillow or a towel or a cushion or something. Or maybe if you're sitting up, a cervical support pillow. If you're lying down, you can have pillows underneath the backs of your knees. That always helps the back. If you have an eye mask, go ahead and use that or a scarf. And either cover yourself with a blanket or have a blanket next to you. Your hands can be out next to you, arms out, maybe away from open up your armpits, hands facing the ceiling. That's always good. And with the cover, we like the cover or blanket near us or on us because during meditation, the body tends to cool off. Comfortable as you can right now. If you need to move during meditation, please do so. Keep your eyes closed if possible so as not to disturb your senses and the fact that your body is in a calm, parasympathetic state. Now that you're in your relaxed position with your eyes gently closed, allow your body to completely relax. You're in a safe place and you're free to relax completely. Excuse me. Let your shoulders drop. Feel the release of any tension that might be in your back. Release any tension from your neck, your arms, your jaw. And let's do this again. Release any tension from your shoulders as they drop to whatever position you're in, whether it's seated or lying down. Just let them drop back and relax. Relax your neck. And take a deep belly breath. Deep belly breath in And when you exhale, you can exhale with pursed lips, like blowing out a candle. Exhale as much air as you comfortably can. Let's do a few more deep belly breaths in with an exhale through pursed lips. Breathe in deeply. And exhale with pursed lips as you relax and let your body go deeper and deeper into relaxation. And one more. With pursed lips, breathe in deeply. And exhale through pursed lips, all the air, all the toxins. You can close your mouth back again. You can keep your lips a little parted. Hand can be on your diaphragm. As you continue to breathe slowly and consciously, you may feel a slight tingling sensation in your body. This is the oxygen flowing fully and freely to every part of your body. Oxygen is filling up every cell with a pure, fresh, clean air that cleanses your body and makes you feel so good. Just seems to take deep state of pure relaxation. If you lose me, stay on. I will try to get back on again. Feel as if each breath flows to each part of your body, which feels tense or tight. So as you breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, every exhale is an opportunity to let go and relax and release even more. Oxygen just flows in and loosens up that tension and tightness. And then exhale out into relaxation. And allow your breath to go anywhere in your body that it's needed. Your body and your mind are intelligent. And they do this without you even having to think about it. Just breathing and going deeper. This sensation of feeling good is a natural state for your body. When we breathe deeply and slowly, we send a signal to our bodies that everything is all right. So whenever you need to calm yourself, to relieve stress or frustration, simply begin to breathe deeply and fully, and you will suddenly notice that your mind feels calmer, as does your whole body. You have the right to feel good each and every day. Imagine now that you're breathing in calm, positive feelings and emotions. And when you exhale, exhale out anything that's been bothering you, disturbing you, any pain, anything. Exhale it all out. So breathe in again deeply. As you breathe in calm and peacefulness, and as you exhale, know that whenever you desire, you can simply visualize breathing in these things and make it happen by imagining it to be so. Breathing calm and peacefulness right down to your toes. And on your exhale, know that you've released all of your tension and have breathed through any feelings that you need to release. You can just float in the state of calm, warmth, and comfort. You can easily and quickly come back to this deep state of total relaxation just by counting yourself down from 5 to 1. So let's try this. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. You're supposed to be breathe in 5 and exhale 5. So let's breathe in 4 and exhale 4. Breathe in breathe in 3, breathe in 3, and exhale 3. Breathe in 2 and exhale 2. And breathe in 1 and exhale 1. And this is how you would count yourself to sleep at night, only with higher numbers. You can start at 29, 49, 59, and count yourself back to 1. And as you count, you will return to the safe, relaxing place where you can focus. Focus within and release anything that you do not want to hold on to any longer, and anything that does not benefit you emotionally, mentally, or physically. This is a good practice to use every single day because it clears your mind and it allows you some deep rest and deep rejuvenation. And now for just a moment, think about the things that you're grateful for today. Maybe that you're grateful for sunshine, a smile, laughter, or for someone's kindness. Whatever it is, just allow that feeling of gratitude to come up through your body and expand out. Feel the sensation that comes with that feeling and notice how it grows as you pay attention to it. There are a lot of things to be thankful for, and it may be that you focus on one small thing at first and then begin to notice other things as you go through your day. Maybe you can only think of a few things right now, which is okay. Whatever you're thinking and feeling is okay. Remember that you choose what you want to focus on in life. If you choose good thoughts, you're going to feel good. You are in control of your actions and your thoughts as well. The gratitude that you're focusing on right now is simply being thankful for what you have and who you are. If you find anything in your thoughts that you do not want there, just let those things float by, choosing not to pay them much attention and just focus on what you feel grateful for. And if you'd like to, spend a few moments each day practicing. You will find things to be grateful for each and every day. It'll lift you up and brighten your day and really make you feel great. You can do your grateful and thankful, or thankful and gratefulness. You can do that while you're practicing your breathing techniques. So now allow your breathing to return to its normal rhythm. And as you do, pay special attention to your breath once again. Listen to that unique sound, the sound of your own breath as you breathe in, and then listen to the sound as you exhale. Continue to listen as you breathe. Your breath is flowing in and out, like the palm trees swaying in the breeze. Simply paying attention like this, of being mindful as your own breath relaxes you deeply. Allow any thoughts that come up to be washed away. washed away totally as you enjoy this moment in this safe place that you have created for yourself. And in this moment, use your imagination as you bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye chakra, your Anya chakra. It is your haven for calmness. And you can picture a movie screen in your mind. And on this screen is the ideal image of you. See yourself as healthy, totally confident, happy, safe, and completely at ease with who you are. Allow that picture to form clearly and fully in your mind. You are healthy, confident, happy, safe, smart, attractive, and fit, and full of fun. That describes the image of you perfectly. See yourself doing the things that you do normally every day with confidence and happiness, like you've never felt before. When you want to improve something, you always start here in the mind. We envision what we like to see. So maintain your focus on your screen in your mind. Additionally, we take time to reimagine the scene of success and happiness each day. So whatever you imagine your ideal to be, relaxed, healthy, confident, attractive, you just imagine it here in the screen of your mind. Day by day, your subconscious mind will begin to emulate that picture that you hold of yourself. You will naturally begin to do the things that bring you closer to your ideal, simply because you maintain focus and you are grateful for each and everything that you already have and everything that you've already accomplished in your beautiful life. Gratitude is the key to happiness. Now you can understand why self-talk, what you say to yourself and in your mind, is especially important. So step into this wonderful, successful image that you have in your mind and feel how happy and amazing you feel. It feels very, very good to be able to express your true self. Feel all of the sensations you feel as your life is improved and as you succeed in your endeavors. Practice this on a regular basis as you bring all of these feelings of gratitude, good health, confidence, and happiness back with you, as you'll be returning to your day soon, only if you want to. Keep your eyes closed and sense this wonderful feeling in your mind and body, completely crystal clear, relaxed, and at peace. Stillness of the mind, stillness of the body, peace of the soul. Hopefully you'll notice the good things and the good feelings that you've created, and you'll carry them around with you all day long. You can carry them into your week. You've done some important work here today, and these thoughts will stay in the back of your mind as you go throughout your day. You know that you can easily come back to this state of deep relaxation and good feeling anytime. Today is going to be an excellent day. And you now carry a feeling of inner knowing and calm throughout your entire week. And carry love and kindness in your heart throughout the month, for yourself and for others. You never know who's struggling and what a few kind words can do for them. It makes them feel good, and it makes you feel good. Remember to take loving care of yourself. Do whatever you need to in order to nourish yourself, body, mind, and spirit or soul. You can stay in the stillness of your body and the calmness of your mind. Those of you who like to stay in your peaceful, quiet, and content place, please honor your body and do so. And everyone can keep their eyes closed as you begin to notice the sounds around you. Your eyes are closed as you visualize the room that you're in. And as you relax and bring your attention to your breathing pattern. Those of you who are lying down who'd like to come back, we have special ways of doing this. So bring your knees up so that they're in line with your hips. It's like a fetal position. It's great for your back. And turn to one side, supporting your head and neck with either a pillow or your hand or your palm. And please stay there. Stay on your side for 3 to 4 full breath counts, complete breaths in and complete breaths out. Because if you rush to sit up, it's just too woozy. And what you'll do is you'll use your upper hand to press you up like you would when you get out of bed in the morning. For those of you who want to return to your consciousness and bring your mind and body back to the present moment, wherever you are, take a few deep, slow breaths in and exhale. Breathe in deeply and exhale fully and completely. And the third time, breathe in deeply and exhale fully and completely. Those of you lying down, if you're taking 3 or 4 complete breaths, press yourself up with your hands so your head is the first thing getting up. It's easier. Anyone who's sitting up who I cannot see because I cannot see half of you, everyone can actually wiggle your fingers and toes, circle your wrists, circle your ankles. If you haven't already done so, gently open your eyes. Those of you who are sitting and would like to, take a nice deep breath in and turn your head gently to the right. And come back to center and exhale. Take a deep breath in, head to the left, come back to center and exhale. If you'd like to, shoulders up, back and down. You can reach your arms to the sky if that feels good. It's a nice stretch for the rib cage and the intercostals. You can do it with one hand, both hands together, separate, whatever feels good for you. And what we do next is we bring our hands together in Namaste, in Anjali Mudra, which also is balancing the brain and the body. And then we rub our hands, we rub our palms really well. You take the base of your palm and use it. It makes it warmer. Your hands may already be warm for all the energy you've created. We put them on our closed eyes. Either cup it over your eyes with the palm of your hand on your cheek or flat on your eyes. This is great for warming up the eyes and the muscles as you breathe in deeply and exhale completely. And then blink into your closed hands, those palms. Blink, and bring your palms down and look at your hands like a book. Now the book has become a mirror, and you're looking at your beautiful face and smiling. As you know, you've done some wonderful things for yourself today to make yourself, mind, body, soul, spirit, feel better, emotions. Take these wonderful feelings with you. Please, throughout the day, the week, if you can, practice a little if you can. Maybe don't call it practice. call it whatever, so that you'll do some of these breathing techniques or watch a video and join me. As I say namaste, the light in me honors the light in each and every one of you beautiful souls. Have a happy Mother's Day. Celebrate your mothers. Celebrate yourselves. And I will see you next week, same time, same station. Hopefully a connection throughout the class will be wonderful. Take care. Have a great week, everyone. Thank you.